MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Lehigh Valley Ironpigs and the Columbus Clippers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our coverage of the minor league postseason. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll go to work against the third overall pick in the 2011 draft class, the hard-throwing right-hander Trevor Bauer. Brad Cabrera makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ballgame. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Michael Brito will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Boy, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
And this ball runs away for ball 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. No outs, nobody on. Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Frankie Sims will get his first cuts here. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Zahorik has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Darrell Griffin will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Throw back to first. Doubles him up and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. James Zahorik will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. A look there at our scouting report as here's what you'll see out of this 23-year-old right-hander. First pitch here is another ground ball. This one over to third base. Throw on to first, two gone.
Batting third, catcher
Charlie Manning will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Brito is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Will Nieves will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Dave Borowski will take his cuts now.
Dave Borowski.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Ortiz is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 7, shortstop, Ronnie Cedeno.
Ronnie Cedeno will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Ed Burrows will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Fouled back. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. On to Sellers covering, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on. Pablo Ortiz will start things off in the bottom of the second. In there, strike 1.
Ortiz.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Timmy Hansen will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
Greg Harrington will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Justin Sellers will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. No. Jason Nix will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Jason Nix.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Brad Cabrera will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Michael Brito will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Justin Sellers makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Brito is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. David Mortero will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he struck him out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Frank Adis will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll reach first safely. James Zahorik will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Changeup, called strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find it.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The throw home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Man, this guy was cruising along. Got the first 2 outs of the inning and then single, double, single to the last 3 hitters. All of a sudden, the wheels just sort of came off the track.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. Columbus is out in front, 2-1. Frankie Sims will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Left fielder, Frankie Sims.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you've got work to do up there now that you're trailing. You don't want to help him out right here at the start.
And this will be fouled away. Now a big swing here as he gives this one a good ride. High and deep out to left field. A leap and he crashes into the wall but managed to hold on to it.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Will Nieves will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Pablo Ortiz will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Timmy Hansen will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Timmy Hansen.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a 2-base error.
Grounded foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line hard into left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base. Justin Sellers will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. Dave Borowski will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single.
Sometimes when you're aggressively minded at the plate, you don't always have to get a strike to hit the ball hard. I mean, I don't think this pitch is even in the strike zone, but he still manages to square it up well and drive it for a base hit.
Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
And you wonder here if the problem is that the second baseman is a little late in getting over to the bag. I'm not sure if that's it or not, but either way, If a guy's giving himself up, you have to get the out. I mean, that's just really poor fundamentals.
Ed Burrows will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And he bunts at this one, but it might be too hard. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Jason Nix will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Brad Cabrera will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Sellers relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. David Mortero will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. Frank Adis will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. In the air to left. Sims will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. James Zahorik will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Rich De Los Santos will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Michael Brito will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Right fielder, Michael Brito.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Frankie Sims will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder
Darrell Griffin will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And this is fouled straight back. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Mortero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Charlie Manning will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Brito is there and he has it for the out. Pablo Ortiz will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Timmy Henson will dig in. He doubled his last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. Sharply hit towards the hole, and it's going to get through. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And for a young pitcher, this is where you want to make sure it doesn't get away from you. You've been pretty good up to this point, but now one more mistake could turn this thing into a negative outing.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Justin Sellers will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled straight back. And I believe we're going to have a balk called here. And that'll be a costly one as you can forget about the double play now. They're runners at second and third with one away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. David Mortero will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And, you know, now all of a sudden after the strikeout, you give that guy on the mound at least a little bit of confidence that he definitely didn't have before.
Fouled back. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Misses, ball 2.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. How about this for an at-bat? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Will Nieves will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard to center field. In there, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Dave Borowski will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now he squares and drops down a good one. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the veteran shortstop, Ronnie Cedeno. Gets this one down. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. Ed Burrows will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Bare-handed pickup, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Jason Nix will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips. Luis Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Luis Rodriguez.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3. Frank Herman will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Brad Cabrera will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 4-3. Luis Rodriguez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Frank Adis will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Jeremy Horst will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. James Zahorit will dig in. He singled his last time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Rich De Los Santos will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing hard liner to left center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Charlie Manning will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Had a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. And he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
B.J. Rosenberg will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now. Pablo Ortiz stands in as he looks at a called strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Michael Brito will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Right fielder, Michael Brito.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Frankie Sims will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And here's a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there. What I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone, but he makes it work out for him.
Darrell Griffin is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Way outside. 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. De Los Santos backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Will Nieves will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Henson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Timmy Henson will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman,
Alvaro Zambrano is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
number 19, Alvaro Zambrano.
In there, no balls and a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Greg Carrington will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Justin Sellers will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. In the dirt here. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. David Mortero will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
On it goes right through him into left field. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away. Frank Adis will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team quite like having 2 out errors to lead the run.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hard hit towards center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dave Borowski will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Ronnie Cedeno will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. Swing and a rocket to third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Ed Burrows will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Second baseman, Ed Burrows.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Sellers has got it, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here. James Zahorik will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Michael Stoops is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 40, Michael Stoops.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's a sharply hit ball toward the hole, and the tying runs on base right off the bat. That gets through for a leadoff single. Rich De Los Santos will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Charlie Manning will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Pablo Ortiz will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. Stutes is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
Fans, our final line score. First for the